Welcome to the structure analysis class. So in this class we'll discuss about the shear and moment diagram for a frame. So if you recall, last class we have discussed how to calculate the shear force in the bending moment diagram for the beams. So let's go to concepts. So here is the background for this problem. So you can see this is a beam girder uh, which is resting on these three columns. Maybe this is a frame you can consider. So last time we analyzed the single beam, but here we'll take entire frame structure. So entire frame is composed of this one beam, this is another beam, and these two columns as well. So in this problem, in this lesson, basically we'll find it out how to draw the bending moment and the shear force diagram for the frame structure. So let's just directly go into the example. So you can consider this is a frame. So this side is basically hinged, and this side is and this side is also, maybe this is a roller support and this is a hinge support, and this is a frame structure. So frame structure means load is acting here 5k vertically, whereas 3k is acting horizontally. So our problem is draw the moment diagram for a tapered frame. Assume that A is a roller, so A is a roller support and B is a pin support. So it is indeterminate. It is what is the degree of indeterminacy for this beam? So if you consider, so this is 1 and this is 2. So 3 minus 3, it is 0. So this frame is basically statically determinate frame. So anyway, but our problem is here we have to draw the moment diagram of this frame. So how to do that? So our first step to do is find out the reactions. So here is pin joint, right? Pin joint means you have one reaction which is vertically upward, whereas here you have two. One is horizontal, another is vertical. So these are the reactions. So our first job will be to find out what is the reaction force. So let's say this is RA reaction, and this may be R vertical, B, and this will be R horizontal, B. So let's compute first the reactions. So how to do the reaction? We have to apply the equilibrium of equations to find out the reactions. So we'll apply summation of all the horizontal forces equal to 0. So how many horizontal forces acting here? So here acting is this 3 kilonewton is acting. So 3, maybe this side we consider it as a positive direction, that's 3 is positive, and then you have the R HB another, so this is negative, so minus R HB should be equal to 0. So then what we got? So R HB equal to 3. So this R HB equal to 3, we just derived it. So now next we'll compute what is R, maybe RA. So now let's apply summation of all the moments about B should be equal to 0. So let's compute all the moments. What are the moments? So first RA will produce a moment. So RA is acting as a this direction, right? Clockwise direction. So clockwise direction means, so here it will be RA force into distance. Distance is how much? 15 feet, right? 15. So this is a 15 feet given. So this is moment because of RA. Now next, which is clockwise, we consider it as a clockwise is a positive. Now next you have this 3 kilonewton is acting. So this 3 kilonewton is acting anti-clockwise direction. So anti-clockwise means we have the negative. So negative 3 into, and how much is the distance? So distance is 5 given. So 5, 3 into 5. Now what are the force? Then again this 5 is also acting and this direction is also anti-clockwise. So 5 into 15 is also there, minus 5 into distance is 15. So this entire thing should be equal to 0. So from this equation you compute what is the value of RA. So RA value should come 75, 90 minus 90 by 15. So it is 6. So RA is 6. So what will be the RB? So RB will be 5 summation minus 6, right? Total one vertical force is acting 5. So 5 minus 6, so RB equal to minus 1. That means whatever RB we have considered vertically up, it is not up, it is actually down, and magnitude is 1. So that's what we computed all the reaction forces. So RHB equal to 3 we computed, RHB equal to 3. So this is your RHB we computed. And next one is RB equal to minus 1 we computed. So this is your RB equal to minus 1 acting downward. Minus means acting downward. And RA equal to we computed 6, right? So this is your RA equal to 6. So now we have completed our first step, that is all the reactions computation is over. Now next we'll split this entire frame into a number of parts. How many parts you want to frame? You want to do it. So first one is this. So this is this column. Now we'll divide it into here, and this beam will be here, and then this joint. So basically we'll make 3 parts of this entire frame. So this is our part 1, maybe this is joint is part 2, and this part 3. So entire frame will be divided into 3 parts, and we'll make 3 free body diagram, and then we'll draw the bending moment diagram for this frame. So yeah, so this diagram you saw, so just now we have derived the reaction forces of all the supports. So this diagram just now we have derived. So vertical one is 6 feet, and then horizontal one 3K, and this is 1K is acting. So this diagram just now we derived. Now we will make it, we'll split it, this entire frame into a 3 part. So this is first part, this is a column part, second part will be this joint, and third part will be this beam. So let's do it. So this is our first part. First part is this column part. So column part, if you draw the free body diagram, means we have taken a cut here. So whenever you take a cut in a beam or a column, basically we are exposing the internal forces. So what are the internal forces? Two for the 2D structure, it is two for horizontal, one vertical, and one moment. So these 3 we are exposing. So let's draw the free body diagram of this column. So this is a column, and this 6 kilonewton is acting upward, right? So this 6 kilonewton is acting here, and then we have this horizontal force 3K is acting, so same to same 3K is also acting, and then we have to draw the free body diagram, right? So we have taken a cut here, so no other force, only 2 forces acting, 6K, that is one is reaction and another is applied force. So these 2 we have written. Now remaining 3 will be, because here we made a cut, that means we have exposed to the internal forces. So what are the internal forces? One horizontal force, one vertical force, and a moment. So these 3 is exposed, and we have to write the values also. So this each free body diagram also should be in equilibrium, right? That is our main principle. Even we break our entire structure into free body diagram, that free body diagram also should be in equilibrium. That means 6, so all the vertical forces equal to 0, all the horizontal forces equal to 0, and all the moment, everything should be equal to 0 for this free body diagram. So if this is 6K, one vertical force, then only one single vertical force, it should be downward, and magnitude should be 6K. So that's what we made for the vertical forces. Now horizontal force 3K is acting, so this reaction also it should be opposite to the 3K. Then only equilibrium will be maintained, right? So this 2 is over. Now what will be the moment? So right, 3K, so only one moment will be there in this point. So this 6K is passing through this point, right? Passing through this point. So there is no force because of this, there is no moment because of the 6K. But this 3K, if you see, this is not passing through this point. So 3K will produce some moment. What is the moment? 5 into 3, 15 it will produce, which is clockwise direction. So in this support, it will generate opposite, that is 15K, and so it is anti-clockwise, so it will generate clockwise moment. So now this is the 15K. So this free body diagram is basically it is in equilibrium, means all the horizontal force is equal to 0, all the vertical force is equal to 0, and summation of all the moments also equal to 0. So now let's draw the free body diagram for this beam part. Okay, let's draw first this joint first. So this is a joint. So joints bottom side is this part, right? And this joints just below part is this part. So whatever here the sign is there, it will be just opposite in this part, right? So that is our convention. So in the left side, if you take a section, so whatever internal force will be there in the left side, so equivalent opposite will be there in the right side, right? So that is the thing. So here 3k is acting right to left, but here 3k should be opposite. So it is left to right. Similarly, moment also. So here it is 15k, which is clockwise. Here 15k should be anti-clockwise, right? Equivalent opposite. Our moment will be acting. Similarly, for 6k will be downward. So here 6k will be upward. So these three now we got. So we have taken a section here also, right? We have removed the beam also. I mean, we have taken a cut at the beam as well. So here also we have basically exposed all the three internal forces. So one is horizontal force, vertical force, and the moment also. These three we have exposed. So these three value we have noted down, and here one 5k is acting at this joint. So 5k is written and drawn. So now this free body diagram also should be in equilibrium. So what will be these values? So first let me check. So vertical force, one vertical force 6k is acting upward. Another vertical force is acting 5k downward. Then this vertical force magnitude in this joint should be equal to 1k, right? So 5 plus 1 6 downward, 6 upward. So it is in equilibrium vertically. Now let's do it for horizontal thing. So horizontally you have the 6k, sorry 3k here left to right. Then here also you have the 32k right to left opposite. Over now moment also you have 15k anti-clockwise. Then here you have the 15k clockwise, equal and opposite. So now if this free body diagram also in the equilibrium. Now come to last part, that is this beam part. So this is a beam. So this beam cut section is this part. So equal this whatever value is there in this section. So that equivalent and opposite will be acting in this portion, right? Here we have taken a cut. So this cut's left side is this one. So right side will be equivalent opposite this one. So if you check 1k is acting downward, so here 1k should be acting upward. Similarly 15k is here clockwise, so here 15k will be anti-clockwise. Similarly here 3k is towards right to left, so here 3k will be left to right. Just equivalent and opposite whatever is mentioned here, we just computed here. So length is already given 15k, and this side you know already, right? 3, its support reaction is 3k and 1k. So this is the free body diagram of this beam part. Now it's time actually to draw the shear force diagram. Sorry, bending moment diagram. That is the question. They asked to draw the bending moment diagram. So this beam part, first we'll take this beam. So this beam's left part you have the 15k moment, right? So that's why it is a minus 15k. Will begin. But what is the moment at this pin joint? It should be equal to 0, right? This is a hinge support. Hinge support means there is no moment. Moment is 0. So that's why moment is 0. So it will be simply here minus 15k and here it will be 0. So simply triangular shape. So this is the moment diagram for this beam. Now what about the moment diagram for now this column? So this column already we computed here. So here how much is the moment? It is the roller support, right? A is roller. So roller also should be equal to 0. So no moment generated up to this. So after you cross 3k, moment will be gradually generated. So at this 3k it is also 0, but when you go gradually up, so moment is actually increasing, and when you reach to this point moment is 3 into 5 15. So that's what. So when you reach to this point you have the moment 15. So this height is 15, here it is 0. So this is also a triangular diagram. So and just if I combine both, then how it will be shaped. So here moment diagram will be sorry, so I'll just draw it. So like that, from here it will be triangular shape. So up to this, so this is, and this beam part, okay, let me just cancel this and I will draw it separately. So you have now I'll draw it here. So you have, this is original beam. So this is original frame, this is a roller support, and this is your hinge support, right? So the moment diagram will be from here, it will be like that, and from this part it will be 15 to 0, something like that. So if you combine this and this, whatever frame you will get it, that is the final solution of the moment. Thank you.